Hello students, we are back again to another topic. Tenses of verbs. Everybody say tenses of verbs. Tenses of verbs. You know that verbs involves action. A verb is an action word. Let's go back memory lane so that you can follow. Remember that we have done verbs. We treated it. Both transitive, intransitive, and all about verbs, auxiliary, and so on and so forth. But today we want to treat tenses of verbs. Verbs is all about actions. So the topic of today, the tenses, will now tell us when the action is performed. Because if you don't know when an action is performed, it's useless. We'll be modeling things up. I remember some time ago I came to a church and I saw a vacant seat. I sat down. Few minutes later, a lady came and said, I am sitting here. I am here. Which is quite wrong. Because she was not there when I came. The seat was vacant. I sat down. She came and said, I am there. So it's wrong. We have to choose our tenses of verbs. So tenses of verbs will help us to know when the action is performed. So we say that a tense is any of the forms of a verb that is used to indicate the time of the action or state expressed by the verb. The tense tells us exactly when the actions or events happen. We have present tense, simple present, present continuous, and so on and so forth. We treated most of them. Remember that the simple present tense is what you are doing, what you do every day. Simple present tense is what a habitual action. We wash our car every day. We go to school every day. We eat every day. We brush our mouth. Ada walks to school every day. Simple present. Habitual action. Present continuous tense is what is present. That is, in the present you are doing something and it's continuing. As you are talking, the action is still going on. That is present continuous tense. I am cooking. Right now I am teaching. Remember, the action is still on. I am doing it and the action is still on. So present continuous tense. In the present, the action is still on. So what we have today is the simple past tense. Simple past. Simple past tense is a tense that tells us about actions or events or state that has already happened before the present time. Present time is now. As I am talking, the present time is now. So anything that has taken place before now that I'm talking is a past tense, is a simple past. Like you can say, this morning I took my bed. Simple past. It happened before I am here. As I was coming, I entered the car. It's in the past. Because it has already happened before I am here. As I entered here, I waited for a while. That waited, past, telling us that it happened before the present time. That is, as I'm talking now, anything that happened is in the past. So we are now going to give you my examples. Remember, the verbs is an action word. It's the tenses of verbs we are treating. So when you see a verb, know whether it is in the present or in the past. Today we are telling you that verbs that are in the past, how they ought to be. First of all, you change that particular verb to the past tense. If, for instance, I say I went to bed early last night, you know that the verb there, the present verb there is go. Let's assume that it's happening now. But I want to tell you that it had already taken place before now. So the past tense of go is went. Now, I went to bed early last night. Note the verbs that are in the sentence. I went to bed early last night. The man spent his last holiday in England. That boy spent his last holiday in Lagos. The train left for Kano this morning. Even though it is in the morning of today, it was still in the past because it has already taken place before now. You had your breakfast in the morning. It's a past tense because it has already taken place before now. You washed your clothes in the morning or even a few hours ago. It's still in the past because it has already taken place before now. The family arrived last night from UK. EJ mopped the floor. Eze washed the car. Mommy cooked the food. Daddy watched a movie. The children played in the garden. All those things are past tense. Simple past, something that has already, actions that have already taken place before now. So we have strategies of forming the simple past. There's a place we wrote formation of the simple past. How those simple past is gotten, how they are formed. Because if you don't know how they are formed, if you are given the present terms and you are asked to change to the past, you won't know what to do. So we look at some patterns. We follow patterns. That's a way they are formed. We say that the simple past is formed by adding ed to some infinitives. Yeah, some verbs, not all of them. There are some that you add, some you simply just come and add ed to them. If I give you the word look, all you have to do is add ed to it to make it a past tense. Looked. John looked outside. He looked through the window. He looked through the window. Listen. For instance, now that I'm teaching, I had much issue to listen. Now, what is the past tense of that listen? You want to narrate it. The students listened to the teachers. The students listened to the teaching. The students listened to the teaching. Listened. You're saying what has already happened. But if you want to say present, listen. I'll tell you, listen. I admonish you to listen to this teaching. But when you want to narrate it or you tell another person, or I can even when I go home, I tell my friends, the students really listened. Past tense of listen is listened. You added ed to listen, to get listened. Remember, T is silenced. You say listen, not listen. Don't talk like market women. Listen. T is silenced. Listen, listened. Walk, walked. Walk, walked. I walk to school daily. I walk to my office daily. Past tense of it is walked. In the morning, my daddy walked to the farm. In the morning, I walked to the zoo. I walked to the gym. I walked into this office. Past tense of walk is walked. Past tense of work is worked. Work as in doing a job. The past tense is worked. You added ed to it. Okay, I duplicated lesson. You go to cook. Cooking food. Go and cook the food. I can go and cook. We know how to cook. Present. I can cook. She can cook. Mommy cooks. But if you want to take it to the past tense, you add ed to it. Cook becomes cooked. Talk, talked. Pack your bag. He packed his bag. Uche, pack your bag. Now I can report it and say, Uche has packed his bag. He packed his bag. He packed it. Past tense of pack is packed. P-A-R-K. Car park, where cars are parked. Or is a park. You can also say to pack something. Park your car there. P-A-R-K. Park your car. Parking a bag and parking a car is not the same. When you want to pack a bag, P-A-C-K. Go and pack your books. As you're getting ready to travel home after the examination from school, you pack your belongings. P-A-C-K. But if you want to park your car in the garage, it's P-A-R-K. All of them, the past tense is ed. You add ed to them to make them past tense. Packed, packed. However, we say that some verbs end in a vowel with letter E. And when you see such verbs or infinitives, we call them infinitives or verbs, ending with the letter E, we will add only D to make them past tense. For instance, change. Remember the spelling of change is C-H-A-N-G-E. You don't go there and add another ED. You add just single D. Please. He is pleased. You add D. Only D. Don't add ED. Because anytime you see an infinitive or verb ending with the letter E. All you have to add to make it a simple past is the letter D. Change becomes changed. Please becomes pleased. Accuse, accused. Create, created. Move, moved. A good number of them. If I start enumerating all, we can't end this lesson today. But these ones are examples. We use them to give you examples of what we are doing. So we are going to another one. There are some infinitives that end with the letter Y. What do we do to the letter Y? We change the Y into IED. Some words like hurry, hurry present, Ike, hurry and get ready for school. Hurry to meet up with your school bus. Hurry. The past tense is hurried. The thief hurriedly escaped. He hurried to escape so that he will not be caught. Marry. Go and marry. That man is told to marry. He is now married. Past tense of marry is marriage. Before he married, he was told to marry. He was getting ready to marry. He is preparing for marriage. Now he is married. Past tense of marry is married. What did we do to make it past tense? We changed the Y into IED. Change the Y into IED. Carry, carry your load. Carry your load out of here. CARRY. You change the Y into IED, becomes carriage. Bully. We have some rough boys, senior boys that maltreat the junior ones. We call them bully. Bully. If you are a bully, you maltreat the younger ones. You say that that person is a bully. So the past tense of bully is bullied. When you're narrating the act of being bullied, you say bullied. He bullied me. He bullied me. Or you say the student bullies the bully. Bullied students. Cry. Cried. Change Y to IED. Don't forget that. If you follow the pattern, you will not be wrong. You cannot fail. So anytime you see the letter Y ending a verb or an infinitive, all you have to do to change it to the simple past is change the Y into IED. Change the Y into IED. Is it clear? I know that you people have questions, but you reserve it. I know you have your exercise books and your pen there. You jot down your questions. Anytime you come back to school, I look into them and answer the questions. Furthermore, we still have others. We still have others. There are others we call irregular verbs. Their spellings are different from the pattern we used to follow. Remember, all the other ones we changed to IED, others we changed to ED. Some of them only ED. But this time, their spelling is completely different. For instance, if I write no, you will not come and write for me node by adding ed. Neither will you come there and add e for me. Neither will you come there and change ied. You change the o to e. You change the o to e. It becomes new. Now new. Do you know the man? I knew him for some years now. Do you know the boy? I knew him from primary school. I know him now. I knew him before. Make, made. Past tense of make is made. I can make clothes. I can make a basket. He made it, the clothes for me. Who made it for you? My mommy. You are telling somebody what has already taken place. Your mommy made the clothes, so he's not making it now. She has already made it, so it's in the past. Some of you, if I enter the classroom, I will not see you. I ask, where is John? They told me he went out. When John comes, John, where did you go? You tell me, I am in the tap. I am. No, it's wrong. You tell me, I was. Because when I entered the class, you were not there. So you tell me, I was. Where were you when I came in? I was. Don't say I am. Like I gave you an illustration of somebody who told me I am here, but she was not there when I got there. Now she came in and told me I am there. It's embarrassing. So don't do that. Good students of English don't make such grammatical blunder. So grew. I grew up this place. He is growing. I grew up. Past tense of grew. I can grow mango trees. I can grow pepper in my garden. I grew this. Grew. Throw, to throw something. I throw something. You want to, and somebody throw something and broke a window. When you want to repeat it, you say, that student threw. He threw a stone on the glass window. He threw. Threw is the past tense of throw. Tear. You are fighting with another student and he tears your clothes. When you want to report it to any of the teachers or the principal, you say, he tore my shirt. Uche tore my shirt. Ozapu tore my shirt. Do you understand? Neto tore my shirt. Because you're reporting what has already taken place. You don't just go there and say, he tear my shirt. No. At the point of fighting was the tearing taking place. But when you're reporting it, you say, he tore. Teach. I am teaching now. Yesterday I taught. When I finish teaching, I can tell my colleagues I taught. Any moment from now I'm talking. This thing I'm doing now becomes a past tense. So if I want to report it, I will say taught. Because the past tense of teach is taught. In some cases, there are words, there are verbs, there are infinitives that end with the last letter. The past tense of the last letter is usually added. Another, for instance, drop. For instance, drop. Dropped. Sorry. Did you notice what we did here? Drop. We added another P, then add EG. Some verbs are like that in forming of their past tense. Drugged. The girl was drugged. Expelled. The student was expelled. The notorious student was expelled from school. Travel. I will travel tomorrow. He traveled. You will add that last letter. You add one of it again, then add EG. That is how they are formed. And so on and so forth. Like stop. Stopped. Mop the floor. You know, in Nigeria, they mother English and they speak whatever they want. Some people call it mob. It's not mob, it's mop. So in our country, some people just use English and speak it the way they would like. Like this mop, many people call it mop, even adults, even graduates in some cases. But I want to tell you that it's not mob, it's mop. Mop up the floor. Have you mopped your room? Did you mop the kitchen today? Don't follow market women to call it mob. At times when they say it, if I cannot correct the person, I become ashamed. So mopped. So words like that, you add another of the last letter, then add ED to get the past tense. Remember I told you before that you must have had a good number of questions to ask me, but you cannot ask me now. All you have to do is, in your exercise books, jot them down. As soon as you return to school, we'll treat such questions. Praise and glorious and power, akin to the
touch you.